Hi, I'm Susan Kennard, and welcome to 5 Minute Frequency. I just want to take a couple of moments just to say Happy New Year to you. You're going to be receiving this a couple of days after New Year's Eve. And so I just wanted to say I hope you had a really lovely celebration. What we would like to do today is to offer you an opportunity to actually create a vortex of manifesting within your frequency. So, we are going to be doing a new series in January, which is called Manifesting in 5D, which I'm really excited to be holding. And you'll find all that information on my website and on my newsletter. Just go to susankennard.co.uk. Of course, if you're a member, you get all of that as your membership. But so, what we wanted to do today was really just to give you this little sneak peek into how you can actually create energy in your physical vehicle to be the mirror for your manifestation. So perhaps we've come away a little bit from kind of our thinking about our desires or visualizing our desires and actually understanding that we are our manifestation vehicle. So depending on the frequency that we hold will depend on what we are experiencing in our physical realm. I'm just going to check my phone is off before I start doing this with you. So if that makes sense to you, we kind of our old ways of doing things was that we would say, I want to manifest that. So therefore, that's what I'm creating. But of course, you have to be the vibrational match to it. Now, what I have found, and I was having a little chat with the guides actually about this before coming on and recording this for you, because I really felt that I said to them, what do you want me, to do in this 5 minute frequency in this new energy of 25? And they said the manifesting in 5D. But then they said that we have to kind of create our own manifesting vortex to be able to step into that 5D manifestation. But what I was going to say was, what I have found in my life is it's not so much about me saying, I'm going to create this. It's more about following where I'm guided. So, for example, I'm going to do a TED talk this year, 25, coming up. I'm going to do a TED talk. So, it's been in my mind for maybe a year or so, but actually it feels like the right time. And I've been getting the nudges about it. So I've actually enlisted a coach that is going to help me to design a TED speech. And so that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about, is that it's not so much saying this is exactly who I want to be, where I want to be. It's more about really coming into that soul connection. And in 2025, I'm going to take you on that journey. I would invite you to be a soul member, one of my soul's mission members, because during that membership, that's where I hold your hand so that you can truly step into this source within and in all areas of your life. So, truthfully, authentically living your mission. And right now, until we change it, until Wendy gets back from Mexico, from her renewing her vows, which is so lovely, we're keeping the price of the membership at the old price. So the price is 111, and it is going up to 122. So if you're watching this, and I'll leave the link in the notes here, and you want to join the membership before it goes up in January, at some point in January, this might be a good time for you to do that. Also, it might be a good time for you to do this because I also have an offer on, if you're not a member, where you can get an Ascension Pathway session with me. And that's where we clear all the blocks out of the way for where you are on your mission right now. Okay. And that changes, and that, gets, the vibration gets higher and higher as time goes on. But where you are now, everything gets cleared out of the way and activations come, and it's really cool. So I decided to do an offer on that, and we've run that since the end of November. So at the moment, we still have the offer. So I'll leave the link there. If you are a member, then you already get a massive discount on all my private sessions. So you don't have to worry about taking advantage of that offer, because you get it as even more discounted than that. Anyway, I just want to show you this. A dear friend gave me this beautiful crystal. I believe it's selenite, and it's got all these beautiful crystals that are kind of like chakra crystals. And I really love this. And I just wanted to show it to you, as it was one of my really special Christmas gifts. Her name's Tanya. So I don't know if she's going to watch this, but thank you, Tanya. I've already said thank you to her. Okay, so let's see. Let's connect in with our source. Let's see where we go with this. And let's create a really fun vortex of manifesting in 2025. Let's have fun. I don't know if you noticed my New Year's Eve. I'm actually recording this on New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve little top, because we've got some friends coming around later. So I just thought I'd get into the spirit of sparkle. So put your hands on your heart. Just come into your heart space. And I want you to take a deep breath in and hold for as long as you can, with the intention of connecting in to your soul guidance. Good. So normalize your breath and just imagine that beautiful crystal star under your feet and a beautiful star above your head. So this is your earth star and your soul star. Good. So what I'm guided to do here is for you to imagine that there's a beautiful beam of light that comes straight the way through you. So right the way from your soul star, all the way through your body, through the crown of your head, and all the way through, right the way down to the bottom. Okay, good. And then expand that out. So the guides are saying expand the light in your vessel, which obviously is your physical body holding your soul. Good. And just feel that expansion. And so let's call in our guides and angels, the ascended masters. Let's see who's coming in actually. I'm just getting a sense of the ascended masters, actually a lot of ascended masters here. And the galactics, of course. Good. So what they're guiding me to do with you, if you'd like to do this, if it feels right to you, I want you to imagine that there's a beautiful vortex of light that is in front of you. So imagine it like a spinning vortex of light. And let's set the intention that this vortex of light is pure fifth dimensional frequency. And we're going to step into this in a moment. When we step into this, we are setting the intention that anything that is not of fifth dimensional frequency of our manifesting light will be released. Okay. So let's step into this vortex of light. I see it kind of like excuse me, like a rainbow light, but with gold and silver. Just imagine that you're stepping into it. It's your own vortex, your manifesting vortex. Good. So just feel into that. I feel how it feels to be in that vortex of light, manifesting. Good. And then just listen to your soul, listen to your guidance. What do I need to know? What do I need to know about stepping into 2025? It's a 9-year in numerology. It's about completions. I just feel into that. Listen to the messages of your soul. Okay, and come back when you're ready. Now, I want you to get excited about what happens when you step into this vortex, because what you've done today is opened the door. So you've opened the door for fifth dimensional manifesting, okay, in 2025. So just notice what happened, notice how you feel, notice where you're guided. If you're guided to do something, then just feel and listen to it. If it expands you, if you feel like the TED Talk for me makes me feel excited. Yeah. Because for me, it's all about living my mission, reaching more people, getting the message out there that we are source energy, and other messages as well. But essentially, that lights me up. Okay. So if I think of something else, it might not light me up, in which case I might feel not lit. And I think that that's a really quite a good indication for you. If you feel something lights you up in your life, it's probably completely in alignment with where you're meant to be. All right. So this might be the year that you step into the soul family and join us and become a soul family member. This might be the year that you decide to be a professional medium. And on the 6th of January, actually, I'm holding my new professional mediumship training. I ran it a couple of years ago and I've decided to run it again. So it starts at 6 weeks. You can get a private session with me as well. And it's 6 weeks in the evening on a Monday night, 8 p.m. UK on Zoom. So I'll leave the link there if you fancy that. And in February, there'll be a channeling class, and that is for more advanced people. But professional mediums are really needed. I've been a medium for a very long time, probably nearly 30 years actually. And that was my awakening, really. I resisted being a medium for a long time. But what I feel about the skills of being a medium is that what you do is you actually become a spiritual counselor. You understand how to give really uplifting, accurate messages after you've given evidence of survival. So if you think about, when we pass over to spirit, it's only our physical vehicle that isn't there anymore. And so we can actually communicate with those, our loved ones that have passed over, as well as our guides, of course. But evidence for our guides is much harder. But if we can give evidence of our loved ones, and for people that, perhaps have lost loved ones, especially at this time of the year, but at any time of the year, there's a feeling of understanding more about who we are when someone gets evidence that you would never have known, something about their life that you never would have known. And the only reason why you know it is because their loved one is giving you that information. Okay. So being a medium is something that is an honoring. It's not something that is taken lightly, although it is a lot of fun. And if you want to learn how to do it professionally, so I have a particular recipe that I use, and it's a protective recipe, it's an honoring recipe. And at the end of these 6 weeks, you'll feel confident because you'll be practicing with others, but also with real life people as well. I'll be bringing guests in. You'll be practicing in breakout rooms with the people on the group. It's a small group. I work with you individually as well. And at the end of it, you're going to feel really confident, and possibly you'll be ready to say, you know what, actually, I'm choosing to be a medium now. Okay. And that way you can get paid for living your mission. So if you feel a drawing to that, even if you have a full-time job or part-time job and you're feeling like, I can't leave my job, you don't have to leave your job. You can do readings in the evenings and weekends. You can do readings online, obviously working on Zoom. You don't have to go outside to do them. You can actually help many, many people by actually making a decision that actually this really lights me up. So if it does light you up, I'd really love to have you there. Much love for now. Happy New Year to everybody. I really hope that I can support you in 2025. I really hope that you're enjoying these videos. Please let me know. I love and I read all your comments. If you feel like buying me a coffee or, giving me a gift, then that goes towards the time that I have so that I can help people who need help at this time. So thank you so much. Much love, and see you very soon. Bye for now.